Kansas City Magazine is out with the issue for November.
Yeah, that's right. We are joined by Martin Sismar to talk about this month's issue. Thanks so much for being with us this morning, Martin.
Thanks for having me.
All right, man. So what's in this month's edition?
It's kind of a weird one. We're calling it Kansas City Geographic, and it's a guide to the city's landmarks and landscape. And so it's everything from those really cool, intricate planters along Ward Parkway, south of the Meyer Circle, to the highest place in the city, which people will be very surprised about. And we've got a little story about the caves, and a story about the Waldo Tower that was reborn, and a story about the shuttlecocks.
Oh,
That's pretty cool. So tell us a little bit about some of the landmarks displayed in the issue this year.
Yeah, I mean, it really runs the gamut. We tried to find stuff that we thought was the most interesting. So, we've got we've got a thing about Arrowhead Stadium and the tailgating scene there. We went and found some people who were real experts on tailgating, and they kind of gave us the lowdown on where you'll find each different person. We've got something we call Great Cows of Kansas City, and it's a little roundup of some of the great cow statues that you'll find around the city.
oh, that's awesome, Martin. You're a great salesman, Martin, because you've piqued my interest. I don't know if you want to give it away. You said the highest place in Kansas City. I'm thinking of the skyscraper, the Kansas City Center. Am I wrong?
Well, I'm not talking about the highest man-made. I'm talking about the highest elevation. And so if you talk to people, they'll talk about the Scout or the World War I Memorial or Observation Park, which are all really tall. But it turns out the elevation of the city actually increases as you go south. We spent some time trying to figure this out. We talked to several different people at the city, and ultimately we had a couple different spots, and we had to get an altimeter and go out and analyze a couple different places that they said were the highest. And the one we ended up finding, I'll spoil it, we call it Mount Prospect. It's 155th and Prospect, is actually the highest elevation in the city. So that's the high point of Kansas City, Missouri.
That is really interesting.
I love that.
Yeah.
All right, Martin, what's your favorite part of this issue?
I think the story we have about caves is great. I knew that we have this massive cave structure, but I didn't know that there was paintball down there, that they ran a road race, that there's an original movie print of like Gone with the Wind and all these other things that the National Archives are storing down there. The biggest and best stamp collection in the world, the USPS's own collection of stamps, their archive is kept down there in a secret cave. They will not tell you where it is because it's worth so much money that it's a security issue. The caves under here are large enough, under Kansas City, the commercial caves are large enough to fit 4 Mall of Americas or 28 Yankee stadiums.
Yes.
Whoa.
Martin, that is so fascinating. We're out of time, but yeah, like Gone with the Wind, The Wizard of Oz, the original prints, they're in caves here in Kansas. Very cool.
That's incredible.